Right.
Hi, everybody. It's Maria from What's the Story with Maria. How's it going? Wow. We are so happy to be here. You know, this is our favorite hour of the week. So much going on this week. Very busy week. So let me just pop this on because I like to play it on my phone, because when I play it on my phone, I can go and watch what's happening on my personal page. And then when we run here, we run it on our What's the Story with Maria page. You can watch it from either page. It doesn't matter. You can also watch it, thanks to Leo. Well, thanks to Leo to all of this tech stuff, because I wouldn't know what I was doing. On our YouTube channel, right, Leo? You go right. Leo and Annette remembered that this episode was 72, and I think it was the second year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or was it the second year that we had our show running, or the second season. And Annette Zito, which most of you know who Annette Zito is the queen of Oscars. She is a chef. She has a channel called Kitchenette, and she creates the most amazing theatrical and themed dishes for the Oscars. It's like nobody else does what Annette does. She has a book. We'll talk about her book. A lot of you already have that book, Oscar Menus. But we're going to bring them on really soon. Rena Berge is watching. You see why I like it on my phone as well. There she is. Hello and happy Tuesday. Yes, Rena. Oh my God, Rena, we have so much to catch up on. I've been so busy and you've been so busy. We haven't even had a chance to catch up. Our family is exploding with weddings that are happening this year. We're going back to the Italian. So many of the next generation are getting married. My cousin Angelica, who you know, I mean, not my cousin, my niece Angelica, who you know is getting married at the end of April. Okay.
She knew this was coming.
Just so much stuff. And then Rena's niece, Jessica, and my cousin, Nicole. It's just crazy. It's going to be crazy. I'm going to have many stories. Andy Prasky. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? We love Andy Prasky. Andy, this is going to be a really fun show. That you've joined us. So let's quickly, before we talk about merchandise or anything, we could maybe save the merchandise for the end of the show. I do want to, of course, we always dedicate the Tuesday after the Oscars to the Oscars. We like to do the after party.
Mm-hmm.
That's so we can comment on different awards and different things. And I, thank God, surround myself with highly intelligent, knowledgeable, and goofy people that know way more than I could ever know.
Emphasis on goofy.
Yes, of course. Those are my friends. I like goofball. So tonight, not Annette. Annette's got a little goofball in her. But Annette is very clever, and she creates these amazing dishes, and we have her on every year to talk about these special this Oscar menu that she's created. So we're going to have Annette join us really soon. Now, I do want to talk about another award show that's coming up, and the MAC Awards are coming up 2 weeks from tonight.
Of which you are a nominee. Congratulations, my dear.
Oh, thank you so much. So in case you don't know what the MAC Awards are, they're the Manhattan Association of Cabarets and Clubs. It's really like a really cool thing that happens in New York. And there's nominations that come out. They send out a list of the first nomination, and then people vote, and then it gets whittled down to a smaller group. And then the members, if you are a MAC member, you have to be a MAC member to vote. And then the MAC members vote on that, and it's and then there's an award show. So, and it used to be at BB King's. It was at a bunch of places over the years. Last year, I think the last 2 years, they didn't have the MAC Awards, if I'm not mistaken, because of COVID. But now it's back in full swing. It's at Symphony Space this year. So normally I have my show on Tuesday nights, right? But I have to go. Well, I'm going to I don't have to do anything because God knows I can't go when I work. I can't go to the MACs. But because it is a night that I don't work, I'm going to be in one of the numbers, I am going to go. However, if my number gets done or whatever the category gets done before we go, then I might try to broadcast from there. I don't know what I'm going to do. Leo can make it happen. So I may be broadcasting and walk around. And if not, then we'll show another show. But 2 weeks from tonight, it's going to be a little unconventional. Now, I brought up my awards because it is Oscar night. This is not an Oscar. This is a Mac Award. 2004 Song of the Year. I won with Karen Cole. Kindness Makes Me Cry. One of the great nights and accomplishments of my life. 2013 Piano Bar Singing Entertainer. Very proud of that. So I am showing off my little awards. But the award I'm most proud of is when I was 4 years old. I won Miss Mini North End. I wish I don't have that award. I wish I had that picture present, but my mother made me a long dress. It was orange. It was all the autumn colors because the big day for Italians is Christopher Columbus Day.
Mm-hmm.
Can we still say Christopher Columbus, or is he like now? Well, whatever, Italian Heritage Day. I could care less about Christopher Columbus. I mean, I was not close to him. He was actually a little bit of got on my nerves. But Italian Heritage Month is October, so we had a parade, and I got to be in a car, in a Cadillac.
In a dress.
In a dress at 4 years old as Miss Mini North End. I'm very proud of that award. I don't have a trophy for that, but I'm just telling you, that's the biggest achievement I've ever had.
As we age, our memories are trophies, apparently.
I love that. Now, too bad that I can't remember half of the shit I used to remember.
I know. I'm in the kitchen still. I have to sit here so I can remember.
Oh my God. Okay, who do we have here? We got Andy Praski. We saw our amazing Andy Praski. We love him so much. Kenny Holcomb from Tennessee. Kenny played the plant in Little Shop of Horrors in a local production, and I can't tell you how cute everything looked. Kenny, we might have to have Kenny on just to talk about it, because
I think so.
I think we'll have to have Kenny on like in the next few weeks.
He has to tell the story behind the post of him being noticed by the car next to him while he was rehearsing.
No.
Yeah.
That is hysterical. Kenny, you know what I think you should do? You know that TikTok thing that's on Instagram where the lady is that really funny comedian when she's like the Mac or whatever, Return of the Mac. I think you need to make one of those TikToks because I keep thinking Kenny would be beyond hysterical. So yes, Kenny, we got to have you on. Okay. And Ed Kutu from Blade Salon in Rocky Hill, Connecticut. Eddie, you've been so busy. I saw they did a really big, was it a wedding or was it some kind of gala that they did? Really big deal. Anthony Castellano has joined us. So a lot of great people are joining us. Okay, so this is our Oscars after party show. Leo and I
put on an actual T-shirt for tonight.
Oh my God, Leo. I can't wait this is a big deal because Leo usually wears a little tank top because he's in Iowa, California, and you know how he is. He's just like a free spirit. But I always have a 8,000 piece of clothes. You know what I do have on tonight, though? My Barbra Streisand shirt.
Oh.
She is a highly decorated Academy Award winner.
Are you going to see her show? Are you going to see Funny Girl?
You know, we have mixed feelings about Funny Girl. I wouldn't mind seeing it. And I do think that Beanie Feldman is very cute.
Every chance.
Yeah, I know, but you know, Senator Mesa.
I know, Senator.
Judy Mesa is she's the biggest Barbra Streisand fan of all time.
Ever.
So I think, I don't know, if I can talk her into it, we'll go. But first we were going to get tickets, then I don't know, whatever.
I didn't get to hear the memorial part of the Oscars, but I know Marilyn Bergman died, and she wrote Memories.
Yes, she wrote the lyrics.
Such a beautiful.
The Bergmans, Marilyn and her husband, what's his name? Is it Ira? Ira Bergman?
I think so.
Okay, well, they are two of the greatest songwriters of all time. And Barbra Streisand particularly loved them. She did a lot of their songs. I used to write with Michel Legrand. And when I was a kid or a teenager, they were on a lot of variety shows. Michel Legrand was on a lot of variety shows. And with Barbara, so he's an amazing, if you're someone that enjoys music history and you want to go back, which I think most of us, my age, we love that stuff. But if you're younger and you want to go back, look up Marilyn Bergman, and her husband will automatically come up with her. And also Michel Legrand.
They're in the American Songbook. I'm pretty sure of it.
Yes, I'm sure. And it's amazing stuff. So You know, I personally love the Oscars. I always try to watch them. I love the Grammys too. You know, those are my two things. When I was a kid,
And the Tonys.
yeah, I just those were my two shows. You know, and there's other great shows, but those are my two favorites. So this year, of course, many awards, but greatest award for buffoon goes to, as we know, and we are going to talk about that more.
Should we recap what happened so everybody can see it?
Yeah, in case you were under a rock.
Yeah, in case you live under a
'Cause I
rock.
think even in yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so comedian,
Oh, wow.
Will Smith,
right.
Chris Rock.
So yeah, so Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. I have many, many, many feelings about it, and I'm sure everybody does. We are going to bring on a special guest tonight to talk about his feelings, and that is going to be Dominick Pupa. Who better to talk about? He is a comedian. I don't know if he's ever been slapped. I mean, maybe his mother slapped him. I know as an Italian, I got to tell you something. Other Italians, you know, will agree with me on this. Hi, Lynn Portis, Bacon Award. Oh my God.
He's a
Hi,
hand.
Lynn Portis. So as an Italian, we got very good at, Leo, just go to slap me. Go ahead. Like you're going to pretend like you're going to slap me. We got very, very good at ducking. You can't catch an Italian kid. After the first 2, 3, 7, or 8 beatdowns late for dinner, you get very good at ducking. There's shoes, Italian mother shoes get thrown at you. They go around corners.
Which only made it worse because you're not supposed to duck. You're supposed to take it. And so if
I
you
know,
duck,
but you automatically duck. So, you know, I don't know. Poor Chris Rock. He's not Italian, and maybe that's why. But
we're used to chanclas and sandals. This that.
Chanclas, right. So for us, it was Rena. What the hell? I can't remember what we called them. Not zapata is Spanish, but it's something like that. Like the slippers where Rena, please type it in. She knows everything. What the Italian ladies, right. So the Buffoon Award, I'm giving him the Buffoon Award.
Yep.
And I have many feelings about it, and I am going to talk about it, but I don't want to chew up too much time because
we have a lot of comments about it, I'm sure.
Yes, and please, folks, feel free to comment. Thank you, Kenny. Alan Bergman. Oh, my God.
Alan Bergman.
Music historian Kenny Holcomb. Yes, Marilyn and Alan Bergman, two of my favorite songwriters. And when they coupled with Michel Legrand, untouchable.
Papa, can you hear me?
Yeah, and what are you doing the rest of your life?
Oh,
stunning, stunning. And they also wrote The Way We Were. I don't know about Michel Legrand on that one, but anyway, no excuses for violence ever. Yes, Andy, this country has gotten extremely violent. I could not agree more. Thank you. Where does it end? Example, people attacking school board members because of mask mandates. Yes. You know, this is exactly what we were talking about. Your feelings about something are your feelings about something. You can't tell someone not to be offended if they are. Look, I am a singer, but I'm also a comedian. As comedians, we work with the audience. I can't tell you the amount of times that I'm really close to people and I pick on them, especially men. I tend to pick on men more because it's just an easier target. I find that men, I don't know, that's how they act with each other. They pick on each other. It's kind of like I see you and Billy and Anthony Fat, like how you guys pick on each other. So, but, and a lot of my friends, I mean, so many of my friends are comedians. They do it professionally. They're on stages. They travel all over the country. Can you imagine if every time someone was offended, they charged the stage? I mean, what the hell is that buffoonery? Don
Rickles would have never lived to see another day.
Oh my God, any of them. And you know what? I got to say this because I might forget to say it. I had to take a call. Oh, just caught the tail end of you asking. Yeah. Oh, the slippers. Yes. Italian slippers. I got to say this. When I think of G.I. Jane, the first thing I think of is not her hair. It's her badass body. It's her hard body. It's that she is like a machine. When I think of that movie and Demi Moore, I don't think, oh, there's how funny she's bald. I think, oh my God, she could kill me. Because she's in such amazing shape. And Jada Pinkett is in incredible shape. She's known as a hard body. Now, I saw a picture of Will Smith's mom because they interviewed her. She has the same style hair. I know so many women that are my friends that and of all ages, of all ethnicities, whether they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, that wear wigs, wear falls. My sister's a hairdresser. I can't tell you how many extensions she does. People add pieces. The hair is a really big deal. And people are constantly changing their hair, adding. I will say, I'm going to be safe to say, I mean, we know men have hair loss, right? We know that at a certain age, that's a big deal. Most men, I think, lose their hair. But I will tell you, women lose their hair too. So I don't really, I mean, I haven't spoken to Chris Rock, but I really don't think that's where he was going. I mean,
I think he even said it was a G.I. Jane joke. I mean,
it was a G.I. Jane joke because she could kill, Jada Pinkett could kill you. She's no joke.
She's a fierce woman.
And if you watch Chris Rock's, which I've been a fan of his for so long, yes, he's a very provocative. And I don't agree with everything he says, but I am very, he wakes me up lots of times on a social level, or I'll say like, whoa, I can't believe he said that. But one of the things that I will say that is a common theme with him is, especially with black women, he talks about very much how his mother, his wife can whoop his ass. He says it all the time. Men, you don't want to piss off a black woman because she will whoop your ass. He says it all the time. It is one of his running themes and everybody laughs because they're like,
how come Jada didn't get up and whack him one then?
Yeah, I thought it was a joke for a long time. I thought that they had staged it. So look, whatever your position is, but I will say this, and Andy, I couldn't agree with you more. What has happened to this country where hitting is now the norm, and it's okay to storm the Capitol and defend your whatever the hell you think you're defending. Storm. I mean, look, all these Billy Crystal, Chris Rock has. How many shows did he host?
Yeah.
Wanda Sykes also said some funny things about people. Nobody attacked her. Regina Hall, well, I think she made the joke about the Gucci, House of Gucci, House of Random Accents, which I couldn't stop laughing because I could not get through that. I apologize to anybody.
House of Accents.
I couldn't get through it. I still am telling myself, go ahead and finish watching it. I never heard so many different Italian accents which were not Italian. I will say, in Lady Gaga's defense, she came the closest. I will say that. But most of them, and they were all over the place. But that's like, you didn't see Al Pacino attacking Regina Hall for saying that. Like, no. Don't do that. Just don't do that.
Speaking of Italian, there's Italian slippers or what?
Babouches. Okay, thank you. Babouche, right. That is like such a dialect where Rena's dad is from.
Okay.
Le Zoccole is my mother's dialect. So Rena's mother and my mother would be like, Vama pia le Zoccole, go get my slippers. A babouche is very Abruzzese. So if we have any Abruzzese out there, you'll get that. And those babouches, they flew around corners. My mother would say, "Io devato con lo zoccolo, I'm going to smack you with a shoe." Like, that's what we grew up with. So that's why I think that if an Italian kid was up there,
so I grew up with the.
Chris Rock is not an Italian kid.
I grew up with the hand on the belts and the no words coming out of the mouth except for "come here."
Right. Listen, my father looked my way and my blood froze in my veins. Mm-hmm. I mean, so look,
that's, you know what, I have to say, kind of in the way of how it was that look that taught you what to do right.
Right. But
when you were in the moment, but a lot of people didn't say, okay, let's talk about this back in the day. So right. Yeah, but
that was something that what I'm saying. I mean, that's the joke I'm making because it is true. I still duck when I hear a noise or something. And that's all that. But I will say, and it's very important, and to piggyback on what Andy said, this country has gotten so violent on all levels. It's not on all levels, and we gotta really stop with that. There's nothing glorified about violence. It's not, and if you can't be dignified enough, look, you know what? Here's the other joke. Why don't you wait till after the Oscars and knock them out in a parking lot? I'm not saying that's right either. I'm saying that's another joke I would write. Like that's how you don't do that. You lost me on that. You didn't. If anybody thought that was cool, it wasn't.
Well,
And,
you know,
and I don't want to hear about. Well, he was defending his wife. Stop with that. Stop.
there was one time, that Annette and I got into an argument about a recipe.
Yeah, really.
And we have. I'm gonna get triggered. We have that footage.
You're gonna
If
get
you like
triggered.
to see
Oh my
it, yeah.
God, what happened, Leo?
It was about a recipe, and she's a very strong woman, but
Yes, Annette is
so
Italian.
it was around Oscar time when this happened, and so I'll just play the footage for you.
Bitch.
Of what happened.
Annette, was that you?
Spit take. Oh God! Now I understand you, Leo. Now I understand you.
Now you get it. Annette, Zito, everybody put your hands together. It's not the Oscars without Annette Zito. You have been on every single Oscar show that we've had, Annette, because you are the queen of the Oscars. You're a chef. The red carpet menus is Annette Zito's book. Annette, tell them where they can get that lovely book.
You can get this on Amazon.
Okay. And I have it. I bought it for my cousin Rita. Dominick has one. I bought for someone else as well. It's amazing. She breaks down all the recipes, but it's not what you think. It's not the what they serve at the Oscars. It's Annette creates these amazing dishes. Like, Annette, just tell them what you do. I got to stop talking because I'll never.
I take the best picture nominations and I give them each a dish. But then I make sure that all the dishes work into a cohesive menu. So even if you took away the movies, it would still be a delicious menu.
Amazing.
So it's like a puzzle every year based on the best picture nominations. And every single one gets it. And this year was 10. I wanted to slap myself.
Oh my God. I wanted to slap. Annette was going to slap herself. And that would have made the Oscars too. But
yeah.
All right. So hi, Annette, says Rena. Everybody loves
Hi,
it. The best. No. Okay. So Annette, do you want to start and tell us what you got there? What you did?
Okay. So
you tell me what you want to do. You want to show your posters first, or you want to? You. It's your show now, Annette.
Oh, hi, gang. Well, I don't know how Leo has everything set up, but we can go through it. Okay, great. So we had. I'll give you the. I guess we're going to go through the menu, Leo. Is that what you think?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So we started with the appetizers. For Coda, it was cod, and it was the codfish salad and endive because they have the fishing boat.
Oh, in Gloucester, Massachusetts.
Exactly. I'll look you up a puppy. So that was one of our appetizers. Our next appetizer, do you want to go through them or is that going to take too long?
No, this is your show. You come on, baby. Come on. It's all you, baby.
Okay. So then for Don't Look Up, and it's a stretch, it was Dodley Cup, which were little puffs of leeks, shallots, and goat cheese because, they leak the information.
Oh.
They are.
That is so clever.
It's it was a very difficult menu this year, I have to say. Those were ridiculously delicious, and I know that sounds obnoxious, but once I look at the ideas that I create the recipes, I'm amazed when they come as good as they sound in my head.
Annette, this is incredible. Already, I'm like impressed and salivating.
Well, you have to come one year, girl.
Oh no, honey. And Annette called me this morning, and it went to voicemail. I didn't because I was going to the dentist. It's a long story. But
so now we have the stew. We have, because there were 10, a soup stew. And for Power of the Dog, it was Power of the Borg. It was beef bourguignon because they were on a cattle ranch.
One of my favorite things in the world.
Oh, I was shocked at how I never made it before. And then I tweaked this recipe to make it the way I wanted it. Wow. And I added, the reason why it had to be beef bourguignon is because it has wine in it and Kirsten Dunst was pretty boozy. So I needed.
Oh, that's fantastic.
So that takes us to the main course. Wow. And for West Side Story, it was Breast Side Story.
Breast Side Story. Oh.
Correct.
Okay.
It's roasted chicken breast with a spicy passion fruit sauce.
Oh my
course-
God, Annette! Whoa! Unbelievable! Everything so far is knocking me out.
I was shocked. I'm not a big passion fruit person, but when it was suggested by this gentleman, Jose, who I happen to meet, who works for Verizon, he said, "What about passion fruit?" Because I was really stuck on the dish. I was like, "Oh my God, they're in love. Passion is perfect." And it was spicy because the beautiful Latina, and the chicken breast is for the white bread boy.
Oh my
Leo,
God!
of course,
And she won the Academy Award in front. She played the part in front of the person who got the role the first time.
Yes.
And won the role. Oh my God, I was dying for her.
So good. Ariana DeBose? Is that how she says it?
Ariana DeBose.
Rita Moreno, who could be Leo's mom. We don't know.
Yes. No, I thought it was Sheena Rivera.
Rumored.
The jury's still out. She won. She was the first Latina in the history of the Academy Awards to win an award for Best Actress, right?
Supporting actress?
Supporting actress. And this young lady, Ariana DeBose, who is a local New Yorker, who, by the way, I just found out this week goes to all the clubs. So she's been to the Stonewall, she's been to the Duplex, she's been to all those clubs. She's one of our friends, and she was just incredibly, just her speech was beautiful, and that's why I don't want to lose track of. There's so many beautiful things happened.
Yes,
her speech was beautiful.
Her outfit was amazing.
Oh my God, her dress was, and you know what the best part? She brought her mom. She brought her mom, and I just thought that was so sweet. I love when people do that. So Annette,
was a banging film.
I'm so excited about this lot. All of them are so exciting. I like the pastry. All right.
Okay, so the next side, we have the side dishes. And for Nightmare Alley, it's Nightshade Alley, because there's such a thing called nightshade vegetables. And I did not come up with that. My friend Andy Luke said, well, nightshade vegetables. I was like, oh my God. But instead of potatoes, which is a nightshade, I did taro root, because if you saw the movie, Toni Collette with the tarot cards.
Oh.
They had the tarot for the tarot. Wow. And it was just roasted vegetables with a little spice blend. So perfect, so easy, and really colorful and bright.
That's amazing. I got to stop you for a second because Anthony Castellano just said the funniest thing, and you'll appreciate this. A bird like that will kill your hunger. A bird like that will kill your hunger. Anthony, that's hysterical.
That's very good. That could be the tagline of a whole line of product.
Yes. Oh my God, Annette, this is off the chain.
It was good. Then for Belfast, it was up.
Oh, people calling it crazy Italian. This was my favorite of all the memes that came out. I saw this last night. I couldn't stop laughing.
See, I'm still Team Rock because I call it gravy.
Absolutely, and I always will be. This ridiculous. We'll talk about it when
100%.
Dominick comes on.
Side dish. The next side dish is Belfast. Was bell mash. It was a mashed potato with roasted bell pepper and garlic.
Wow.
And my friend Patty came up with that.
Potatoes are of course, the main staple food in Ireland, so that's perfect.
And we just, added in the bell for the bell. So it tied in. And that brings us to the salad, which everybody said, are you doing licorice? Are you doing a pizza? No. It's very obvious. And that wouldn't be anything to do with the movie, because in reality, Licorice Pizza was a record store. So I did, and it sounds like a stretch, but it's really, I think, good. Lico-diced pieces. It's chopped fennel and orange salad with an apple cider vinaigrette.
Oh my God, that is spectacular. I love salad. I love salad.
I know you love salad. I bought you, but I didn't give to you, artisan lettuce. So yeah, because you're an artist. So we give a team to Maria. But that was like the story of their relationship was cut up into lots of chopped bits. It wasn't like a fluid story. So I thought the chopped pieces and the nod to the licorice is the fennel.
Oh my God. So Anthony Castellano just said, I got to get this book. Anthony, the book that Annette has is some of her former recipes. These particular recipes, because she adds every year. Annette, if people want these particular recipes, do you have them on your website?
The ones from this year, I've not gotten on my website yet. They're at my YouTube channel, which is Kitchenette. And all the recipes are on my blog, which is kitchenette.com.
Yeah.
So you can get there. Then the blog posts for this year will be coming. I ran out of time cooking.
I know, Annette, I don't know how you do it. All right, so Kitch Annette. So it's KITCHANNETTE. Kitchenette.com. Go there. It's amazing. And then also Annette's YouTube channel is incredible. And Annette is an amazing chef. Amazing. And you're so detailed, Annette. I'm more of a kitchen sink kind of, I throw everything in together, but you really are so detailed.
Specific
amazing.
For sure.
Yeah, absolutely. So, okay, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I just
fine.
want to answer Anthony's question.
We're up for dessert.
Oh my God, my favorite.
For Drive My Car, which I did not enjoy. It was quite flat. It's a stretch. It has nothing to do with it except for one little part. Hive macaron, and it's little macaron cookies with salted honey buttercream because, salt, tears, they were driving a sob.
Oh.
It was
the detail, Annette, my God in heaven.
I had to make it connect. So, and they were reddish. I wanted them to be redder, but I couldn't figure out how to get them really red to make them like the car. So,
well, that's pretty cool what you did there.
Yeah, that worked. And I was amazed how easy those were to make. Now, the next dessert was for King Richard. It was Bing Rich Tart because I made cherry Pop-Tarts because he was the father. It was about the father.
It was a father, right.
So I made homemade Pop-Tarts, which are pretty much amazing. And these are little mini ones I made for Oscar night. I didn't make them, actually. My sister Nancy made them.
Wow, I love Nancy. I know Nancy. Wow.
Yeah, Vinny and Nancy, I think, are watching tonight.
Okay, yay, Nancy. I didn't know Nancy was also a chef. How cool.
Both my sisters cook. You never met Vinny, but Vincenza. But,
yeah, I never met she's your younger sister?
No, Nancy's my older sister. She's
my
Nancy,
sister, but your younger sister. Are you the middle kid?
Yes, I am. I'm the Jan Brady.
Oh, I love it. I'm the Jan Brady. That is fantastic. Rachel Kaufman has joined us. Hi, Rachel. Tracy McHugh's joined us. John Pandish. Chris DePiero has joined us. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Lynn Portis, we love when you speak Italian, Maria. Oh, thank you. I'm happy to do it. Oh, my God. What's this?
My brilliant friends. For Dune, it was Donuts. My cousin. Oh, there's Nancy.
Hi, Nancy. We were just talking about you.
My cousin Christopher just threw this one out in a text, like, well, for Dune, you're doing donuts. And I was like, yes. And I did little donuts stuffed with, they were sanded. This is all about the movie. They were sanded in spiced sugar. And I had some gold glitter because the spice in the movie has glitter to it.
Wow.
And the chocolate in the donut was also spiced.
Oh, my God. Annette, exquisite.
And then, of course, every year we have an honorary Oscar cookie. This year it's peanut butter. My mother usually made them, but she hit the road to the other universe. And my sister Nancy and Vinny made these too.
My God.
These are delicious. And this one's still.
That is incredible. Nancy, outstanding. And your cousin as well?
No, my sister Vincenza.
Okay, so your two sisters made the cookies.
Yes, it was a family affair for sure this year. They helped me with a lot. They actually made the bell mash too.
Wow. This is crazy.
Oh, I'm sure it's only the beginning.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's so much stuff out there, and now it's just like ridiculous. But the one that made me laugh the hardest is with the Italian saying.
Yeah, that was perfect.
Italian. That I laughed so hard. So Annette, how long? This is what everybody's thinking. So I'm just going to say it. How long does it take you to prepare? Never mind, come up with the ideas. How long does it take you to physically make all this stuff?
For Oscar night,
yeah,
I started on Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday, getting some stuff together. But it was also like cleaning the house because people come over. And and Nancy and Vinny made the Pop-Tarts. They made the bell mash. They made the cookies. So they took the pressure off. And my good friend Joe Bequar came over and he helped me. He wanted to put together the Dodley cups. And he's like chicken man. So he put together the chicken, the breast of chicken while I made the sauce. So I had help for sure.
Wow.
And I really honestly also pick things to know how I'm going to cook them on Oscar night. So if something's really elaborate, I'm not going to pick it.
Right.
Because everybody does suggest ideas, and they're great ideas. And I often say, that's great. No, because it has to fit the theme and the place and the menu. And if I do that, what about this? It's really like Wordle has nothing on this.
Annette, every year I'm impressed, but I got to tell you, you never, and you don't repeat yourself, like,
no,
you really don't. So this is like 4 years you've been coming on the show, 4 years of all brand new, amazing, inventive, creative, outstanding, delicious recipes. Just amazing.
You'll have to come and eat them.
I want to do that.
I'm looking forward to that.
You have to come and eat them too, Leo. You need to get to New York.
Oh, I will be there.
New York's coming in May, so that because my birthday is in May, so we're gonna.
Yay!
And Annette,
I have to say that the clothed one is actually in the green room.
Oh no, you mean Mr. December?
Yes, Mr. December. But I have to tell you,
Annette has one of these. Mr. December. Hold on, that was Miss October. Mr. December, Dominick Pupa. Look at him. Look at him just swinging that hair.
There was a moment, Maria, I had to bring up the slap that Annette and I had, but I was also slapped by Dominick Pupa.
What?
There was an argument about who was prettiest at the duplex. You remember those arguments that we used to have?
All the time.
And I got the security camera of when he slapped me. When I was prettier than Dominick.
Oh my God. And what happened?
It was.
Oh!
Snap out of it.
Wow.
Wow. I remember. Who doesn't remember that full-size bed at the door of the duplex?
Right?
Remember? That's what it is. And they since moved it after COVID because we tried.
Obviously, right.
The
bathrooms are one at a time now.
Dominick Pupa, Mr. December in our calendar. Who else could be Mr. December? Yeah. My friend, we already started texting the other night, and I'm watching. I'm in the middle of the night. I said, I have to get a hold of Dominick after that happened. I got to get Dominick on the show.
It was terrible. When he smacked him, I was so disgusted. And all I could think to myself was, I really hope Judi Dench does that to Kristen Stewart next. That's what I want to see happen. Because honestly, the real controversy about the Oscars is Kristen Stewart wearing shorts. I think that's more offensive than someone getting assaulted. Honestly, it's certainly more disrespectful than physical assault.
You do have a point there.
How dare she?
You have a point there. Yeah, and she was so raggedy. Look, whatever. I'm definitely not a good dresser at all. I have no style or anything like that. If it's a black and it's got a hood on it, I'll wear it. So I'm not a person to comment on what people wear, but I got to tell you, the thing about her is she looks like she needs a shower all the time. Even right out of the shower, she looks like she needs a shower. I don't know what it is about her, but who I thought was amazing was Jessica Chastain. I thought
I loved her dress. Yeah.
Yeah, and I loved what she said about Tammy Faye. And I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm dying to see it.
She's great in it. And I thought what she said about Tammy Faye was lovely. I thought standing in that room and being like, there's a lot of love here tonight. We were just laughing. We were like, where is someone just got beaten in front of you?
I know
I'm exaggerating.
That was the most ridiculous. So you're okay. All joking.
Chris Rock, when he said it was the greatest night in TV history, he was being sarcastic, but he meant like that was a moment. No one's ever. That is going to be one of the top 20 most remembered moments in the history of television.
Yes, I agree. And then today, Jada Pickett says, "Oh, well, let's talk about we need to heal." You know what? Now you want to heal. I'll tell you why now you want to heal, because you're going to be, both of you, neither one of you is going to be working anytime soon.
Because she's a heel.
Yeah. Nobody is going to be looking to get either one of you work. Both of their kids are in the business. I wouldn't, if I were in this industry, and a producer, I wouldn't go anywhere near all 4 of them.
I think that Will Smith and Chris Rock should co-host the Oscars next year.
You know what? And you are a producer. Now that.
Let's do it. Who wouldn't watch that? I also think they should star in a remake of Some Like It Hot, and Jada Pinkett Smith could be in the Marilyn Monroe role. Let's go nuts with it. Let's put them in everything together. Let's have them anchor CNN or Fox. Have them anchor Fox News together.
Three's Company.
Yeah.
I am just
slap on my face.
Unbelievable. You know what?
I also love that it was a smack instead of a punch.
Yes.
That's probably the best part.
But now Anthony is an Italian kid, and that's an Italian kid. Leo, you might as well be Italian, but don't you think that we would have been better? We're better at ducking because we used to get,
Well, it would have also come from
my mother. Also, she wouldn't try it because I'm an only child, and
were you spoiled? You were spoiled?
Yeah. Oh, if she ever raised her hand to me, especially in a store, I was the one who was just like, ah! I just wanted people. I wanted people to think that she was taking me home and putting the iron on me, like Penny from Good Times. I was like, don't do it.
Oh,
my grandmother once took my niece to Kmart, and she grabbed her by the hand. She said, "No." She grabbed her, and my niece was like 5, 6 years old. She's, "Oh my God, you broke my hand!"
Oh wow!
Like that kid.
Oh
wow. Yeah. Oh my God. No, I was the kid that wouldn't cry. I don't care how I'm never gonna cry. That was that kid. But
cried all the time.
Yeah, well, that I can see.
I still do.
And Annette, you were probably tough as nails too. I can imagine.
I was pretty tough. My mother had the wooden spoon though. It was always the thread of the wooden spoon where the pound not the beaten.
Of course, Italian mothers had the shoe. We went through this.
That was my grandma.
The shoe, the slipper, and the spoon. I mean, how many Italian kids have? I don't know many Italian kids except you, Dominick, spoiled rotten, that was not hit with a wooden spoon. Mm. But you're,
no, flesh. It was hands. I was spanked.
Hands. Yeah, and the backhand.
Mm-hmm.
He also.
I never got a backhand. No, I never got that. Just my tuchus.
Oh, you're so.
My mother was also an Olympic hair puller as well. That was her other thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, well, that's a good thing because if you have it's like mediation. If you have the little hair pulls, you don't have to go for the big beating because you've been pulling.
That's why I grew it like this to tantalize her because I know.
Oh my God, she's got very beautiful, long, luxurious hair too.
Yeah, she does.
We're gonna have to have Barbara Pupa back on the show at some point, but you're gonna have to.
I forgot she's been on before. I forgot.
She's been on twice.
Yeah.
She's called in, but we got to have her zoom in. We got to figure out maybe your dad can help her with that. Mm. We got to make it work. Now, my cousin Cora here. Good evening, everybody. Hello, Cora. Sal Blandino, your friend, Annette.
Hi, Sal. He's in Florida.
Did he help you with the menu at all? Did he help you with the menu at all?
How do you see who's coming in? Oh, there is.
I couldn't use, but they were great.
Yeah, you can. I can see it on my wall and the What's the Story with Maria wall. And I can see it I have it on my phone here that's coming in so I can see all the comments.
Who is Chrissy?
Rena!
My head is flat in the back. So Andy Preston says my head is flat in the back because my mother always slapped me on the back of the head. That's what Annette was saying. Yeah, a lot of times you get it from the back of the head. Oh, I was prepared.
Did you have a family call? Like if you were out somewhere and your dad did something, Maria, was it a call? Was it? My dad had a whistle. We could be like somewhere in the ballpark that we were at, and you get the whistle. If you weren't there in the car, you were walking home.
And you know what? This was it. It was like this.
Oh my God, it's literally the Sicily scenes in The Godfather.
No, and that was it. No matter where you were,
you're like,
shit. Where's it coming from? You're like, I'm in so much trouble.
You know what my mother used to say, Maria? She whistled at us because she didn't want strangers to know she didn't have her kids, and then they'd steal us. So a whistle wouldn't say anything. So she'd do like the dog whistle, and like little puppies would come running.
Yes, of course.
It was a safety tactic.
Oh, okay.
At least that's what she told us.
Wow. Okay, I don't think it was a safety tactic with my dad. I think he would have liked it if we ran away and someone took us. I don't know. I think he was so over. Well, not my sister. She was an angel, but me, I was a hell on wheels. But that was it. And you know that when I do that, I still get like all the hair in the back of my neck goes. I'm like, Am I in trouble? It's the weirdest thing. It's the weirdest thing.
Does that happen a lot? Does Judy do that once in a while? Like,
you know what's funny?
or anything?
I do it to Judy sometimes because she wanders off in stores and I can't find her, and I do it. And she can't whistle back, so she goes. She's trying to find.
She's an all 7. What?
Yeah, so she goes, I'm here. What is it, Pupa? I'm here. So, but usually we can find each other. She wanders off all the time.
Nowadays, people just text each other. They don't even have the calls or anything like that.
They don't. No whistles anymore. Those days are gone.
No, that's degrading to children.
Okay, so
those kids.
They're not animals.
Kristen Piero is. Let me see if we missed anybody that was watching the show. Carlos Hernandez has joined us. Cora's joined. Mark Sittler has joined us. Hi, everybody. Okay, so how much time we have? We have 10 minutes. I did not cook tonight because Annette cooked, and Annette, you don't need me to cook because Annette is amazing. I do want to tell people again because everybody's going to be asking me, what is this book? Where can I get it? Dominick, you have one of Annette's books, right?
Remember? Oh, yes. I don't have it with me, but yes.
No, absolutely. I know. I have it somewhere over there. I love it. I gave it to Rena. So Annette, now the story with Kitchenette, there's the amazing. Okay, so Kitchenette is your website.
Wooden spoon in my logo, my new logo. So
I love that.
It's very festive. It's very bright.
Speaking of beaten.
It gives you a little beaten. It gives you a little beaten in the pot, beaten on your head, beaten on your hiney.
On my legs, the calves.
Stuffed arancini. Oh my God, I got to get your stuffed arancini recipe. It's one
it's so good. No one makes them like that. That was my honey's recipe.
Oh my God, I'm back on the keto now. So just for a little while.
No arancini for you.
No, I know. And I get so depressed. I hate dieting. But
don't do it. Don't do it.
You know what? It's the only diet I can do, Dominick, because it's my cousin Gina said to me, "What?" I said, "Oh, what's on it? What can you eat?" She goes, "You can have prosciutto, mozzarella." I was like, "Stop right there." Okay, I'm in. And so it's the only one I can do without like wanting to jump out a window. But I miss desserts. And I miss bread. Italians got to have bread. What the hell? So, Annette, of all the dishes that you ever made for any of the Oscars, what was the one that you were thinking, why did I say I was going to do this? Were you?
I will tell you that
cocaine. Oh, you're asking Annette. I'm so sorry. I didn't know. I thought that was directed at me.
When you the crack in the pipe. No, it's this year's macarons. I researched recipes. Everyone freaked out. They're like, don't do this and don't do that. And it's so hard and they might not come right and get the heat. And I was putting it off. And then finally last Sunday, actually, I did it. And I was like, they're easy. They're adorable. They're fun. I got the feet. What's the problem? And then when I made miniatures for Sunday, I was even more entertained by myself.
You made miniatures. I can't believe it.
That little baby. It's
my God. And that's unbelievable.
You know, I know a couple of hotels that you could go work at just doing those macarons all day.
Oh, it was fun. And I'm not a good piper. And I don't mean bad piper. I mean cookie piper.
Okay, so going back to the bread, Johnny Tomorrow says, bread. I know Johnny as Italians, bread is everything. Where's the bread? I mean, I've been making this joke for years, but it's the truth. It's because it's the truth. And the first thing Italians do when they go to a restaurant, waitress, where's the bread? The first thing.
And the olive oil.
Yes, and then they ask for, excuse me, waitress, I need some more bread over here. Always.
What? Speaking of waiters,
do you want to start? No, I ate too much bread. Always. That's an Italian guy, straight guy, Dominick. Italian straight guy. I'm assuming, but so Johnny tomorrow, by the way, we're coming to see you. Me, Judy, and Susie Campanero are coming to see you. He's in The Wanderer, which is the story of Dion. And he's at the Paper Mill Playhouse. So we're going to go see him on Thursday.
Hi, Papa Neil.
Oh, Neil, I love Neil.
In the bottle.
I love Neil.
So did you feel, I have Dominick, did you feel like you wanted to wait tables at the very last scene of the Oscars last night?
Wait, why? What happened? I know I can't remember what the last scene was.
Well, Lady Gaga had your favorite customer.
Oh, yes, because I've waited on Liza. I thought that was a great moment.
That
would have been that would have been what everyone was talking about had that other thing not happened.
Right. It was very sweet, actually.
I loved how she said that she loves. She said, "I'm here with her because I love working with legends." I
Yeah.
love that. I love
Well,
that.
that must have been a crunchy moment for her because you don't know she's at that place in her life where she doesn't sound she's Liza's always kind of been like that. That's not a Liza is a little bit of a you don't know what she's going to say next, but
I
now
like that she just shouted out whatever was written on the envelope, or she just opened it and went Coda, like she had literally no idea what it was at all, and it's fine.
Right.
She wasn't there to evaluate; she was just there to read it, and she did.
And she did, and Lady Gaga, I thought did a very. And I'm not a huge fan of Lady Gaga. I don't know. I know she's great to other people. She's not my cup of tea, but I thought she handled it beautifully. And Anthony Castellano says even Oprah has bread. Does she?
Bread!
I don't think Oprah has bread every day, Anthony. I think once in a while.
Do you know that after the show, after they announced Best Picture, they were wheeling Liza backstage, and Olivia Colman smacked her. Smacked Liza.
So
she just thought everyone nominated was supposed to smack somebody, and she had a lot to drink, so she was like, "I'll smack Liza."
Wow,
it's so nice of her to be giving like that.
Yeah, listen. Everybody got in on the act. Everybody gets in on the act sometimes. Now, let me ask you. We're coming to the end, but what do you think should be done about that? Does anybody have how do you think they should handle it? Should they just let it ride out and let them work it out together?
Well, here's the thing: they can't take his Oscar away because they've given too many Oscars to too many worse criminals, and they're not going to be able to discriminate.
Harvey Weinstein still has 81 of them.
Harvey Weinstein has more than one Oscar. Roman Polanski has an Oscar. Kevin Spacey has two. It's like you can't take his. Woody Allen has Oscars. Like you can't take it away. So they could either boot him out of the Academy, which who would care about it? You know what I mean? I mean, I guess it's sort of like not being in the Baseball Hall of Fame or something, but he's always going to be the one who won the Oscar. It's hard to punish people who could stop working and not feel it for the rest of their life.
Yeah,
but they have the ego.
What are you going to do?
Well, like so I think a commentator said it should have been handled then. Like somebody should have
come back.
There, should have come up to him and like they used to do with kids. You come here.
Yeah,
right
now.
Yeah.
Right.
All those tears in his speech, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I just want to be a vessel for peace and love and a good book.
You just hit somebody. Stupid.
Jim Carrey had some very, very harshful words for those people that stood up and applauded him for that.
That's terrible. They're goons. It was like, why would you give them a standing ovation?
Let's talk differently. Not that I'm taking over, Maria, but
no, please do.
Let's do this for Chris Rock. He handles it like an adult.
He did.
He made his comment. He was a little thrown off. I'll give you that, but he kept it classy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that no one talks about Chris Rock. They're all talking about Will Smith.
Right.
I'm going to go see Chris Rock because I always liked him, but now it's like I want to support him more than I did. So I think
Chris Rock is amazing. And I think what he did was amazing, how he handled it. And who was that guy that came out and said, "Oh, we'll work that out at the family"?
That was P. Diddy.
Yeah, Puffy.
Puff Daddy.
That's why I was like, wait a minute, I know that.
Using his original name for Maria.
Yeah.
Yes, Sean Puffy Combs.
Sean P. Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs.
Yeah. He said, we're going to handle this like family. We're going to talk about it. But who cares?
Yeah, but I thought that did kind of bring the temperature down a little bit.
The award afterwards should have gotten way more attention. If anybody saw the Summer of
Soul?
Summer of Soul.
Oh, amazing movie.
That was an amazing. I mean, the music. Gladys Knight. I mean, that was a great concert. I wish I would have been there for that.
Oh my God.
That's the problem with this stuff. It upstages all the other stuff, which is really such a good service to the other people that work so hard.
And that Coda won Best Picture, which I was so happy about.
I know. How sweet was that when everybody was doing that?
And that was one of the discussions too, is that how Apple Plus came out of, for a streaming movie to get the Academy Award.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it was a small movie that really came out up from behind. It wasn't what people thought. I saw it at Sundance. I watched Sundance at home last year, and I saw that Summer of Soul opened the festival. And I watched Coda, and I thought they were both so amazing. And that Coda came up to do that.
I know.
That
was amazing. Yeah, and I mean, the highlights of the night for me were Jessica Chastain talking about Tammy Faye. I thought that was so sweet, especially given the climate in the last 4 years with these religious fanatics, and that she really crossed over that line and defended gay people. Her even in jail, her friends, she used to get so many letters from gay men. They loved her and she loved them, and I thought that was a big thing.
She gave drag queens a new life. I mean,
yeah, but she was actually very much an advocate in her way, especially coming from that right-wing Christian controlling.
She co-hosted with Jim J. Bullock, who was going through his struggles and stuff as well. But I mean, he was out and in and out of the closet, I believe, at certain points.
And back then, it was a really big deal. Oh, yeah. A really big deal. So I thought that was beautiful. I loved Ariana DeBose's speech, and I think she's beautiful and amazing. And Rita Moreno is a legend, amazing. I love that part.
Yeah, they did a good job with that movie too.
And that beautiful speech by the gentleman that won for Coda, I can't remember his name now.
Troy Caster.
Kotsur. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that was beautiful.
Oh my God, his father neck down.
Oh my God,
couldn't sign. Oh my God,
that was really like a powerful moment. So you know what?
I didn't like his hat. Just gonna throw it out there.
Glad you weren't wearing it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Academy Award.
You're wearing a hat. Dominick, aren't you going to be performing soon?
I am. I'm going to be performing at the Duplex in June for Pride.
Beautiful. That is your mom.
As long as COVID doesn't kill it for the third year in a row.
I know.
No, I had a great little Pride residency there in 2019. And then the 2 years after, it was, it was COVIDed out. So we're returning with an all new show, which I'm announcing on Monday. So follow me on social media or go to my website on Monday and tickets will be on sale. And it's something very special that I can't wait.
Be amazing. And Dominick, hope if you can, I know you're busy too. If you can come back as it gets closer and talk about it, we'll get you.
I would love to.
Does the show start in the beginning of June or is it?
It's every Thursday in June at 7 p.m.
Okay, so you have to come on maybe that first Tuesday and just tell everybody.
Yes,
you have to go see Dominick.
Slap me on stage. Yes,
Dominick's show is amazing. You have to see Dominick. He's really.
There's no nudity, so you don't really need to be afraid of it. I wouldn't actually put a paying audience through that.
Wow. Okay.
No, but you are hilarious though, and a little embarrassing.
Leah.
No, it's going to be great, and so there's going to be a lot coming up. So Dominick, you'll have to come back on. Sal Blandino says Chris should file a charge of battery against Will, then sue him and settle out of court for an undisclosed amount of money. It's funny that you should say that, Sal. I suspect that that's what's already happening. What I think happened probably on the side was that he said, "You want me to shut my mouth? You know what to do." End of story. Mm-hmm. And that, or Chris, the buffoon probably said, "Okay, listen, whatever you want. This was really bad. I fucked up. And what do you need?" That's what I bet is the healing that will happen behind the scenes.
I think Will needs some therapy. I think that it's all about him because the wife and their open marriage situation, because she was annoyed. He laughed.
Yes, he did.
And that's what made it even more.
No, he's afraid of her. He is afraid of her.
He's like, whatever she wants, and that she recently had an affair with her son's friend, I believe.
Something like that. Yeah.
And I think that was like an insecure moment for him to go up and be the man, and you have to protect the ones you love. That was sexist.
Yeah.
She could have gotten up.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. I mean,
I'm not a fan of her. I don't trust her. I don't like her. But I also just wanted to put this out there quickly. Again, I said this at the beginning of the show. When I think of G.I. Jane, I do not, of course you go to the short hair, of course. But I think of like a real hard body that's like a machine.
Well, the whole point of that movie is that she survived and she came out on top, and they ended up trusting and revering her because she was a powerhouse. That character.
Right. So I thought that that's where the joke was going, that she's like, she'll kill you.
No, I think it was the hair. I think it was definitely the militant outfit.
Right.
So she looked militant.
It was just her hair. It was just her hair. Yeah, he just made a bad joke, and they all took it.
Oh, God.
It wasn't that bad. Like if she was smart, she'd do G.I. Jane too and make it fierce.
Right.
but
Or
that's never going to happen.
we talked about it on the show and said that was a low blow. That's end of story. But anyway, we could talk about this all night. Andy says place him on a no nomination list. That's let's say 5 years. That's
a good idea.
Although I don't think he's going to be nominated for much because I don't think he's going to be working that much. That's just me.
Who's going to work with him?
Okay. So we are sadly, again, come to the end of our show. We went over, but this was so great. I can't thank you enough, Dominick, Pupa.
Gravy is giving you his best.
Oh, Gravy.
There he is. Would it be great if he just took a dump right now, right on the couch?
Oh, that'd be gross.
Well, listen, Gravy.
Annette, by the way, for Drive My Car, I really think the fact that car and farts rhyme was a missed opportunity on the menu this year.
Well,
you could have been like Ride My Farts and just literally done a side of beans. That's exactly.
Oh, all right.
Dominick, you didn't respond to the.
I know. Don't you hate that when people are like, you should have done this? I'm an idiot. I'm gonna cut myself.
Next year, when nominations come out, come right in with all your suggestions.
That's right. Leo.
The one. I didn't think of it until I realized they rhymed.
Leo putting together an incredible show as always, where he had all kinds of stuff coming up. Thank you, Leo. What would we be without you? Annette, Zito, incredible work as always on your menus. We will see you again, but I'm going to see you before that. We got to break some bread as soon as I go off this diet. That's it. Just a couple more weeks. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for coming,
guys.
And thank you everybody for joining us. We love and appreciate you. We'll see you next Tuesday night.
Bye.
Bye.